Hello everyone and greetings. This is Silver-Quill saying a fine hello to you all. But also worrying because it seems like, once again YouTube is being persnickety with me. I do not know what's happening over yonder. Let's see what we can see. What madness has overtaken my channel once again? Oh, there we go. It's only just started working. Okay, good. That means I didn't have to miss everything and be out of touch with everybody. So hello and welcome everyone. Good. Everything's coming together again. After a convention, I always feel like I'm out of touch on the rhythm of these live streams. So it's just good to see you all, and I appreciate your patience as I get through all this. But hellos are in order, like a hello to Blue Griffin Azora over on Twitch, Adam Leisman on YouTube and MLP Trinary, Lee Shoron and Rodan. See, Parker Boots, Harmonycon did go very well, and I appreciate you asking. Also, a fine greeting to Infinite Warlock, Mary Drake, and Enderpup, Hasina Akhtar Banu, MLP-OP, there we go, Luna Brony, Commodore Steel, and Melody Flame. I also know from a little pre-chat shenanigans that Cherry Fluffbelly Official just recently celebrated a birthday. Happy birthday to you, Cherry. Congratulations as you start this new trip around the sun. We hope it's a good one. And who else am I seeing in the chit-chat? Renamon565, MEA Arrington, or is that Mia? I'm not sure. Michael Bullington. And Pokemon Fire Eevee. Coming on through, we're just checking out Jude 3300 and Cosmeta Inspira, Elizabeth Snowbell and Melody Flame. And Guten Tag to you. Oh, it's good to see you, buddy. So we'll see if folks continue to trickle in, but I'm just glad that this is reaching everyone. It can be so strange. Infinite Warlock, there's always something more to talk about with Season 1 episodes. Because, really, while people gave a lot of their thoughts on what they like or didn't like, going back and doing the Jungian study, as far as I know, was never in a big demand. So I've still got a little bit of originality to put out there. Hello, Inquisitor 751. PSN, PlayStation Network's down, and it's my fault. Well, after the gameplay I had trying to get in on Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 last night, I'm okay if everyone else has to test their patience. Test your patience. Test your patience. Oh, Cosmo, you're waiting on dinner. You found out that your fridge is losing its... Oh, I'm sorry. Its cooling power. Let's see. Jude 3300 wants to know why... With the Super Bowl, who am I rooting for? Will I even be watching it? And the truth is, I will probably be working on a video for Valentine's Day, or Hearts and Hooves Day, if you will. So I'm hoping that I can get a lot of work done that day and get something out of good quality, but also good speed. And we'll work from there. But whether I'm for the Kansas City Chiefs or the Philadelphia Eagles, I confess a very low investment in either team. I wish them all good luck. I wish a close game, because to me, close games are the most fun. You're sitting there watching on the edge of your seat, just hoping that someone on the other team will make the first mistake and give you that opening. Whereas a complete shutout, as I've seen in some Super Bowls, is just a snooze fest. Infinite Warlock, you go for Mass Effect or Honkai Star Rail. Not sure I know that one. Mass Effect, well, boy, Mass Effect has had its history. As for commercials, well, they're all going to be up on YouTube the next day, if even that long. No, I think I can wait a day just to see some silly advertisements. Now, the Puppy Bowl, Enderpup, I will most definitely watch that on YouTube because they are the puppies. It's tomorrow will be Goldens in Golden, Colorado, where a whole mess of golden retrievers are going to gather. And a part of me was like, oh, I want to get up and go there. But it's from 11 to 1. It's an hour drive just to get there. And I thought, I love Goldens, but I'm not sure it's worth that investment. There's a lot of good I can do if I channel my energy. So I will wish them a wonderful time and just love the Goldens. Hello, Vulpecula Einfield. It's good to see you. Cosmonaut, you're thinking about archetypes for gargoyles. I like your thinking. They're a fun group. But let us switch into my streaming setup. Ta-da! There it all is. Here we all are. Oh, forgot to update my tip goal. It didn't end. It's just continuing onward. Why not? So, Harmonycon was a ton of fun. It was a wonderful time with wonderful people. Although I'm sorry to say that some of those wonderful people, like Lightning Bliss and Flitterkriz, caught the flu and were pretty much down for the count. Also, hello, Rebel Appliance. Glad to have you here. So, what can I say about it? I mean, one, you'll probably see me in a lot of the recordings of game panels because I fail to appreciate just how many game shows people conduct. More than that, I got to learn and appreciate how much effort folks like Bobby C's and let's see, I'm trying to recall all the fine folk who were hosting panels. Pardon me one sec. I got to look up the names because Bobby C's is probably the most prominent, having earned My Little Millionaire and Trivia Trot on their website on the main stage. But for Name That Frame, which I'm very pleased that I got to get the win on that one, even have a little silly trophy. Joe P. Cool was the host there and did an excellent job. Unfortunately, sabotaged by bad Wi-Fi, but I am in no position to criticize. I self-sabotaged myself on several occasions, including the recording of my panel. For you see, I forgot two important factors. One, I forgot the connector for my headphone, for my mic to go into my computer. In fact, I'm thinking with the advent of USB-C, my older model can't connect so easily anymore. It might need an update. The other aspect is that by default, MacBook Pros do not come with an internal audio source. In other words, you can't arrange it for OBS to record the internal workings. You have to have a program called iShowU to serve as sort of an unofficial speaker. So, but here's the good thing. I did remember to bring my a portable audio recorder. What is this thing? This is the Sony. Goodness gracious. I learned about this. It's an exceptional piece of hardware, but what does one really call these things? Linear PCM recorder, D10. There we are. So I recorded myself on that. And so I have my audio, and all that really needs to be swapped in are the sounds of the clips. So I thought it'd be good to not only set this up, but make sure I upload it tonight. Also, hello to the illustrious Q. So that's where we're going to start off with this here deal. And so I need to get this here audio going. Oh, look at that. Look at those lines. This was so, loud. So, what is she doing with all this? Well, first of all, she's encountering a not so... Okay, that's a little far in. Oh, she's leaving already.
No, not 350. All right, this is recording. This is recording. That isn't recording, but it's recording here. So here's hoping. I'm trying things to make it easier to share these online.
And I'm failing miserably. But we keep rolling with it. Oh, Mary Drake, it looks messy, but that's because it's an hour-long recording. But really, all I have to do is find the right sync-up point, which should be coming forthwith.
And I'm probably failing. Okay, so this is sync.
Wow, I made the same joke over the course of a week. Losing my touch.
Sync up.
There's my sync-up point, so... right where the flesh impacts. Let us see what I can do. What can I accomplish? Well, I can lose my place for starters. Ah, yes, the recording went a little longer than the actual video. So, let's see.
Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Yep, this is what you get when you get in a panel with me. Oh gosh, Enderpup. $1,000 Lego Death Star. Impressive. But all I could think of is the Death Star from Spider-Man Homecoming. I mean, the care and healing it brought to our boy Peter. I don't know if anyone really appreciates that. Oh, hello, Voice of Reason. I hear you're in the chit-chat. Why did I miss you? Ah, there you are. Good to see you.
Anyway, anywho. So, once again, everyone, welcome and greetings. Thank you for coming to my Swarm of the Century. How are you enjoying Harmonycon 2025?
I thought about getting a second webcam to focus on the audience. But then I thought, no, even though they're here at the convention, technically that might imply consent, but no, it's not a good idea to record your audience without their permission. So cameras on me. That's okay. Maybe a little bit of egotism, but just a little bit. Here we go. Come on. You can do it. There we are.
So, once again, everyone, welcome and greetings. Thank you for coming to my Swarm of the Century. How are you enjoying?
And we'll start this off with a... oh, dear. Oh, Black Video. I forgot you're scaled to a much smaller size. The nice thing is Black Video can't lose resolution. Wow. $3,000 for a Lego Titanic. Well, talk about sinking your finances. I'm joking about a tragedy. Because I am pretty messed up. Okay, that's... wrong folder. We're doing Harmonycon. Swarm of the Century.
So, once again, everyone, welcome and greetings. Thank you for coming to my Swarm of the Century. How are you enjoying Harmonycon 2025? Just think we're halfway through this decade, and
boy, has it been a weird one. This frickin' decade. You'd think if there were any sense of true balance, we discover a new element, and it's chocolate. You know, the chocolate element. We discover something. Just, we're overdue for some good news.
just think we're halfway through this decade, and what a ride it's been already. But I'm glad to be here at Harmonycon because it gives a chance to have some very positive memories and experiences. I'm hoping I can contribute as such. Here, as we talk about a season 1 episode, I don't get to do this a lot. I usually get to talk about it at conventions. It's become my special thing, my happy place. And this one is a special kind of story because it gave us some pretty darn special memes and what I consider to be one of the funniest moments in the entire show. So, without further delay, let's dive in. We begin with a giant butterfly trying to eat Fluttershy's brain.
It's true. It's like I realize it's kind of tiny on the screen. Oh, maybe I can, since I don't have as much to search through. Actually, well, we'll be there shortly. So you see, I get the audio off the speakers, but not enough. So from Utter Darkness, we'll take Nested Sequence 1 because that was what I used to create the clip.
La 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 la.
Guess I can sync it based on the audio.
La 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 la.
Although, okay, this is going to haunt your nightmares now.
La 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 la.
And getting her inner Disney princess on. So, what is she doing with all this? Well, first of all, she's encountering a not so... What is she doing with all this? Well, first of all, she's encountering...
I'm just going to cut this out because I kind of goofed.
A not so... Oh.
A little later. This sounds kind of freaky deaky.
First of all, she's encountering...
But remember, these flowers are for Princess Celestia. Only the prettiest ones we do.
Don't worry, Mr. Squirrel. It happens to lots of guys.
I can see you, Nathan Duazo. How you doing? Oh, yep, the last TF2 comic, Enderpup. I've read it. A good farewell to, well, a very lasting series.
But either way, Fluttershy's getting her Disney princess on. She's trying to gather the prettiest flowers for Celestia and apples, I believe.
Of course, it wouldn't be Fluttershy without some sort of startled fear. Wow, I'm talking in super slow.
Apples, I believe.
Alrighty, tidy. This might not be the most scintillating of streaming drama you've ever seen.
And of course, it's Fluttershy, so all it takes is the smallest thing to make her jump higher than Nora Mermaid when I say hi. Seriously, I just say, hey, Nora. Ah!
It's true. I said hello to Nora several times over the course of the weekend, and all she would do is, jeez! I mean, at one point, she was so fixated on a goal, she kind of walked right by me as I was saying hi. I was like, Nora? Hi, Nora. Hey, Nora! Ah! There we go. Alrighty.
But this is her guest, and while it looks cute, I think its introduction requires a little bit more drama.
Now, for some reason, this clip seemed to have disappeared. Let's see, where did things go wrong?
She's saying hello to this thing.
Guess I'll get to modify. I guess I would call it a little bit of revisionist history if I were you. Oh, don't come on, Adam Leisman. Don't give me this poor Nora. Girl is sturdy. She knows what's what.
She's saying hello.
There we go.
She's saying hello to this thing. It's quite beloved, but where's the Fluttershy? Actually, where's the Fluttershy? Supposed to be right here. Silly little slideshow. You move the thing, you move all the slides on me.
So let's just omit that as I'm losing my cool.
Okay, the slide I wanted is AOL. AWOL. Good lord, they programmed me to say AOL. I'm after the fact even in my product placement. Anyway, the parasprites. In my product placement.
There we go.
Anyway, the parasprite, as it will soon be known, doesn't really go for just one apple, although I'm thinking of trying to turn this into a meme.
Let's just get that second squishy bit.
Anyway, the parasprite...
I guess you were hungry.
Anyway, the parasprites, as it will soon be known, doesn't really go for just one apple, although I'm thinking of trying to turn this into a meme. You put just isolate Fluttershy doing her little stomp, and then put, I don't know, the logo of someplace you don't like, the team, the Super Bowl team that lost. That'll tick off some folks. We'll see. Anyway, as we quickly find out, this little critter has an appetite, but it seems friendly enough, and of course Fluttershy, the animal expert, is going to bring an unknown piece of fauna into a new environment without considering all the ramifications.
Yep, this is why Fluttershy is not a veterinarian.
Because she's an animal lover, but not a good scientist. And in honor of my friend Sweetie Bloom, I must emphasize she's not very veterinary-minded. Because a more scientific mind would realize this is a bad idea. Especially as the thing chooses to nestle in her hair, which I admit, you kind of wish you were that parasprite right now, don't you? It's okay, so do I.
There we go. That's our next point. Uh-oh.
Can't wait to show you to my friends.
You fool!
Gilbert Godfrey, I thank you.
Let's see what the chat has to say. Parasprites versus Breezy. Who'll win? Oh, Parasprites by a mile. The Breezies, as they are in G4, are too delicate to handle the intense hunger and numeral superiority of a Parasprite. Considering how much chaos they unleash in this episode, it is a wonder she winds up with Discord. Well, that's also pretty funny. I did a reaction for a Discord Fluttershy moment where I said she is literally too good for you. But that will come in its own time.
While Spike is trying to get the place set up alongside Twilight, cleaning up the Golden Oaks Library because, well, you gotta treasure it while it lasts. But more than that, there's a special occasion.
There we are. And just a little... Yep. Oh, nope. Bing, bong, 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 bong. Ba-doot. Beep, beep.
Princess Celestia will be here tomorrow.
I thought this was just an unofficial casual visit.
There's nothing casual about a visit from royalty. I'm a princess. Says I'm a princess. You talk to me. That's different. You're not a princess.
It's funny how our words come back to haunt us. But yeah.
It's true, too. Volpecula Ironfield says, take a look at the Vampire Fruit Bats episode. Both Fluttershy and Applejack were in the wrong. That's true. But murder, not necessarily their game. Okay. I will have to go back and axe out the audio from these moments, but let's just get the framework laid out, because this, in case you are wondering, yes, this goes on for quite a bit. It's true, Velpecula, they should have consulted with an expert, but this is season 1. What expert was there? This is the hard part of a show. What should be the natural solution doesn't necessarily come right away.
You know, this would be an awful lot easier if there weren't two of us here getting under each other's feet.
Great idea. You clean. I'll go see how everyone else's preparations are coming.
Spike, my boy, I'm sorry, but that manipulation check, it was a critical fail.
But we do get to see Twilight check out the scene. We see what special. We see a lot of things ready. Stretches or try to color flower. And as far as I can see, we have clone ponies. We do have one of the greatest memes and
Interpretations
of this fandom.
There it is. We couldn't fit it all in. There we go.
What happened to the rest of her name? We couldn't fit it all in. You can't hang a banner that says, "Welcome, Princess Celeste." Take it down and try again.
Yeah, that's a little harsh. I mean, it's true. We gotta try again. Don't misspell the queen's name. I know she's Princess Celestia, but she's really the queen.
Oh, Nathan Duazo is wondering what happened to Lightning Bliss. The short answer is she caught the flu. And while there was a big get-together planned for post-convention, she was feeling pretty down and out. And her mom was especially conscientious of her health. So, thankfully, our friend Railershy... No, not Railershy. Man, I really gotta stop crossing screen names. Science Steel Rail. There we go. Bit of a brain fart there. Science Steel Rail was on hand to make sure she received just the right medication, give her plenty of fluids. They're doing fine. They're on the mend, but it was a very difficult moment. And my props to her for trying to power through. But this is coming from me. The girl pushes herself too hard at a convention. I know. Hi, pot, I'm kettle. By the way, I'd just like to point out the reflection effect that I used in Keynote kind of gives Twilight weird kneecaps. Unintended, but hilarious.
So, but then
Twilight has some positives to say on Bonbon there. Sweetie drops. But all things are coming along. Until she goes to Sugar Cube Corner. And that sentence really should say it all. But the problem lies not with Mr. and Mrs. Cake, always good to see in an episode. No, it's in someone else.
There we are. Put this here, make sure it's highlighted. Ding, 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 ding. Right there.
It would be coming a little better if...
All right, ever onwards. Alpha Pecula, you got to get going. Have a good one. A good evening, and take it easy on yourself. Does that sign prove that Pawnish and English are basically the same language? For all we know, Blue Griffin, actually, gosh, that's one of the few times you see English as an actual sign. It may be that it's mentally translated for the audience. Oh, just like they translate everything when they talk. You know, it's like Team 4-Star says, they're speaking the intergalactic language. English.
No, she's not 100% them. But I think she's biting force is at play here that she can not only eat the cake, but liquefy it in the process. And okay, as frustrated as she can get sometime, by applause, who thinks this looks pretty damn cute?
There we go. Ever onwards. Alrighty. Pinkie Pie being her crazy old self. Whoops. Didn't do that well. Boop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. Need to do a rewatch of Friendship is Magic Q? Yeah, I think that's fun. I think that's a worthy endeavor.
So, yeah, this is the start.
And onwards and onwards. Basically, just make it there. Sure, everything's a-okay.
Hold it.
Oh, now that's pretty adorable right there. Fluttershy looking very motherly in that moment. Though it's funny, this is one of the few antagonistic forces she couldn't redeem. Let's see. Whoop. Trinary still spoiling me, but thank you. This is an ironic moment considering mystery on the Friendship Express. I don't know. I'd have to compare the two.
At this point that Fluttershy became Stacy. Step 3. She has a fire and that. Anyway, we get the question of.
Well, ever onwards. Now, I make this joke in the panel, but you wish you were that parasprite too, don't you? And then here we go. The first moment where I feel Pinkie was maybe non-communicative.
A parasprite?
Yep, definitely got to get rid of that echo. I'm also wondering if I should... I can't scale that up without losing a lot of resolution. I wonder if I should put a background on it. Trinary, I sense a little bit of, dare I say, resentment towards the Fluttershy.
Names both made
And focus. And.
Okay, Pinkie backing up.
Now I gotta go find a trombone. A what?
Now, I think Pinkie chooses to emphasize what a trombone does. But Orks is getting ready for the national spinning competition.
Moving ever onward. I never got a chance to look up the fashion for what inspired Rainbow's unique headwear.
Like, that's more like Orks' dirty secret than this. Yeah, seriously.
Jeez.
Feel free to start anytime.
Nothing goes totally according to plan during a live stream or live presentation. So, you just gotta roll. Here we go.
Better question is, where did they come from?
I wanna go.
So, really, when you understand, you take one. These things, I say these things, I got you.
from it too.
But I think some special stuff.
Come on. Here we are. By the way, you may wonder how many clips there are. There are 41. We'll get there if we just stay strong. Did it really take... Oh, the French aristocracy, says Enderpup. That's the source of those curly wigs. But I gotta wonder about what's above that crown. I just don't know. Let's see. Trinary. Not so much Fluttershy as later episodes just played her sweetness to ridiculous levels and had her instantly converting Instantly converting villains. Why do I keep wanting to say villains? She got tossed a lot of softballs over the seasons. Fair enough.
Rainbow Dash.
Wait, that was wrong. Oh yeah, some of these actually, I don't know what happened, but when I tried to export them, they took too much. So we're going to have a little bit of annoyance here. I apologize. But we're going to make it happen. I will get this down to the point where I needn't fear a recording. No, Nor Harris, I'm not trying to combine villains with villagers, but for some reason, I just kept reading it wrong.
Rainbow Dash, let's backtrack just a sec. Rainbow Dash is kissing the parasprite in a clear sign of PDA. Tank would later think that lucky parasprite, I'm going to find it one day and eat it.
I mean, sure, Rainbow gives the occasional nuzzle, but only when she thinks no one is looking. We're the audience. We see everything. But it's just craziness.
Anyway,
Pinkie runs off again. That's going to be a common theme. In fact, you can pretty much end every scene with, and then Pinkie ran off. So here's Spike resting there, Burns, okay, rest. The same sparkle elements in Celestia's mane. So, wow, that's better. You think she gets that ultimate morning?
some weird
Giant hair buffer.
Yes, I tend to have very strange speculations during these things. All right. Let's see if Nesta Sequence 17 is also a bit... Yep. Oh, how very frustrating. There we are. Now let's trim it up. There we are.
Oh, what's their worry about?
Whoa. What madness is this? What bizarre turn of fortune? Is it my doom flag? Rename. It should not be doing this. What treachery? Link media. Way too weird. Oh, no wonder. Silver-Quill resources. No, we don't want way too weird mobile drive. That's my old. This is way too weird projects. Glad I exported this when I did. Fluttershy weaponized cuteness. It's true, Commodra. Yes, they're tribbles. Parasprites are orcs. Inquisitor 751. For those who don't know. Silver-Quill, let's see. Yes, orcs. In the Warhammer franchise, they are essentially grown from fungus. There's no mummies and daddy orcs. There's the fungus and the orc willpower. They generate such a strong belief field that they can actually impact reality. You believe that something will go faster if you paint it red. The orc belief system will make it a thing. It's quite amazing.
Hair upon yourself when you've just shot yourself in the foot verbally. There's a new flag. Which are also and well, they didn't want to there's a look.
which are also at my vending table. You should really get one.
And well,
take it in while it lasts, everybody. Let's just enjoy that look. That very special look. Now take it in. This was us this morning. It's the third day of a con. Everyone has this look. It's okay. Vicing is your friend.
All right, are we still having that there difficulty? Let's find out. Oh, crud, I lost my place. Oh, yes, I'm a very efficient machine in this, aren't I? Alrighty. Well, that's not it. Let's try sequence 18. Yes. Hey, golly forever. I did make it home safely. In fact, the greatest ruckus I had coming home was that they forgot to announce the change in carousel for my luggage. So waiting patiently for like half an hour, only to find that I could have been on my way. Ah, well. If that's the worst that happens, I'm all for it.
Now, if you woke up to something like this, I'm sorry, that's probably head lice. And you should shampoo too sweet. But, yep, we finally get the central focus, and Twilight sadly is taking this line down.
Come on. All right, everything's coming on. Astartes 2 Inquisitor. I've heard that it's in the works. I don't know much beyond that. I know that the last Astartes left off with something of a head scratcher, but I'm sure there's like Lord Voldemort or someone of equal stature has an explanation video out there.
The little guy got hungry in the night, so he was napping. I have no idea where he's came from.
Did you feed him before midnight? But then there's the inevitable question, well, there was like local time, I mean, Central Median, and, well, not yet probably a minute, they seem to be interested in just undoing for the sake of undoing. Okay.
Take it back. That one on the left just looks freaking evil. No, there is clear malicious intent involved here. So, and you know what? I never noticed the sun and the moon banners directly angled over Twilight's bed. Y'all seeing that?
Yeah, just take that in for a sec. Take that in, because that leads to some wild associations.
So, man, she was kind of hypnotizing herself. Twilight's her own propaganda.
Now that makes me wonder, did Luster Dawn have a shot of Twilight's cutie mark over her bed? Because, you know, that's not freaky enough.
But, and you're going to become an octopus.
I don't know if you got to attend our animations at G5 yesterday, but Minty talked about smear frames. Those brief flashes of...
Here we go. Come on now. And I think I'm past the frustrations of bad in and outs. There we are.
So on Hooves, Kiwi's on top.
You know, before the Humane 7 were a thing, that was like one of the best songs to come out of the show. It was just one promo. Yes, my hat's off, quite literally, to whoever composed that song. Anyway, you took your hat in my place, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Everything in sight after the...
Come on. Come on, come on, come on. There we are. It's always a dice roll if I'm going to reference something, Trinary. Maybe I'll remember, maybe I won't. This old brain of mine doesn't always have everything perfectly categorized. It was enough to get the win at Name That Frame, but I tell you one thing. The audience was really firing on that one. It's like I was in the lead, they were a very close second, and my two competitors were close behind. So 'twas a narrow victory.
Yep, I mean, that one's saying
Hello, world. She's saying goodbye everything.
because, my gosh, that would be terrifying. If my dog, we joke,
I've had 3 golden retrievers over the course of my life. Dearly beloved all of them. But when you took a brush and groomed them, got some fur off, you could make another dog. But I've never had anything spit up its offspring. I mean, even a cat's hairball should not get up and then start saying, "Mama." Yeah, that image is in your brains now, ain't it?
Ah, yes, I managed to traumatize the audience. Always an extra bonus at a convention. All right, we're more than halfway through, everyone. Stay strong. Come on. There we are.
Please, Pinkie! I don't have time for some silly scavenger hunt. I've got a real problem. You've got a real problem, right? And a banjo is the only answer.
Banjo is the only answer.
Honestly, if I ever got to see Pinkie in a version of dueling banjos, then I would pay to see that. But as it is, she's just shouting randomness at her friends. And, well, Twilight also has emotional baggage.
Emotional baggage. That was one of Gobi Raptor's tote bag designs, which I bought. Quite wonderful. Whoops. Wrong-o.
I've tried everything. No, I tried begging, pleading, beseeching, asking literally.
Oh, wow, she asked politely. I mean, that is hardcore. That's the nuclear option for Fluttershy. But she actually asks you to do something while seemingly stepping on her tail. That's pretty dang scary. But it ain't working. And Twilight has a
small fat...
Ah, the Celestia dream. Now, I had plenty to say just about this dream, so...
Now, here's the thing. Once again, we should try to put ourselves in the seat of Season 1 only. You don't know more episodes are coming. You don't know what Celestia is about most of the time. This is really funny because it seems absurd. Celestia, the defender of the realm, the most powerful pony in Equestria, could be brought low by parasprites. By Season 9, this is the optimistic view. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, the Celestia losing became far too common.
She got it.
Pushing back the ever-free.
Alrighty. So, yeah, that was my commentary. You know, one thing I didn't ask, the country music they play while wrangling these parasprites, I feel like that went away.
Look out, Rarity! That one's fixing to get away! Keep a lead on him, Rainbow Dash!
Almost there.
They wheel it off, but on the way, we get a surprise visit. And once again, we're talking smear frames. This will look way better as she's moving in a clip.
Whoop. Well, there's no getting around this one. For some reason, I missed a clip. I think this was supposed to be... Yep. Well, drat. Somehow that didn't make it into the presentation. Ah, well. Again, you just gotta adapt on the fly.
Oh,
Ouch.
wrong clip.
So yeah, this thing gets around, but when they successfully get it out, when they get rid of the parasprites, well, poor Fluttershy, she learns what it's like to be friends with Rainbow Dash, really. Except that they've known each other since they were kids in Cloudsdale, so, you know, continuity can be a cruel mistress. Well, Pinkie's a year older. Oh, wait, no, Fluttershy's a year older than Pinkie. But then, okay, this is where it hurts to be a Fluttershy fan, because she has a justification.
There we are.
Where did they come from? I may have just one.
I empathize with their anger more than anything.
If not for Fluttershy's choice that they would have had the parasprites taken care of. Because Applejack did a really good roundup. And honestly, I think that was a mistake in terms of writing. The idea behind the parasprites is that,
Oh, if even just one gets by you, that's it. You're dealing with the plague. That's why they're so hard to get rid of. If so, having a parasprite that was under a log, caught in a tree stump, somehow escaped everyone's notice, there you go. It shows how bad this is. But what we're saying here is they would have succeeded if not for Fluttershy. And that undermines Pinkie's solution later on. Plus, actually, it's kind of funny. Right now, Fluttershy is the bane of existence in this one, or at least the font of misfortune. Remember in Philly Vanilli where Pinkie was the font of misfortune continually and driving Fluttershy to tears, compete with Big Mac to the point he lost his voice? She seemed to be the problem all the way through the episode. As a fan, I don't really enjoy those moments. One mistake is forgivable. Several is, wow, I'm going to just put this over here and leave it on the shelf of my mind.
It's true. I will always be a Fluttershy fan, but this is not her best moment in the series. At all. I feel like I'm co-hosting with myself. It's kind of weird. Not going to lie. Oh, wait, do we have another... Well, now I've lost it again.
Through them and starts rounding them up. Rounding them up by
Wait a minute. This doesn't seem right.
So,
I'm totally lost in this moment.
and a turn it a
solution as she blurs through them and starts rounding them up via tornado. So, if anyone ever declares Rainbow Dash sucks, it's like,
Well, yeah, she did a great job with all those parasprites. She's really awesome.
Was thinking of you with that one, Trinary. There we go. Now we're getting where we need to be. Or am I? Oh, you hear me speaking devil talk. There you are. Jeez. I got way off. Okay, better now.
But then Pinkie Pie happens. And well,
all right, just 10 more clips to go, and then we're copacetti.
you know, it's funny that within a real tornado, even a blade of hay can punch through solid objects if it's going at that velocity. It can be pretty lethal. So, two symbols with apparently razor-sharp edges. We're lucky we still have a rainbow dash. And meanwhile, Fluttershy is just being thankful that he is off her for this one. She didn't do this part wrong. I don't think Fluttershy did wrong. I'll get it. Feel free to start.
There we are. Feel free to start, because sometimes they just don't want to go, these clips. No? Hang on, back it up, back it up, back it up. Parasprite smoothie, oh dear. Blue Gryffindor says that their season 1 has moments filled with what they call damn it Pinkie moments. And I just think just season 1.
Feel free to start.
Me? Ruin? I'm not.
A predator, but no.
There we go. Are you with me? Yes.
Cast this stuff.
Here we go. Come on. Doop. Seth Moss has pointed out that Fluttershy and Pinkie only get a few angry glares. I don't know what more one can do to have consequences but not be vindictive. Now this is, oh geez, we're doing it again. Come on now, just a little. Just leaving a little darkness. My favorite moment.
There is nothing I can add to that. This is just one of the best comedic moments I've seen on television.
Yes. Sorry, Seth Moss. You were only talking about Fluttershy and not Pinkie. Thanks to the time delay between what I say and what the chat hears, it can be a little hard to have context. So that's where I start talking about the concept of karma. Now, let's move onward. Here we go.
Until love
Poison for Big Mac.
Your turn.
You didn't see that coming?
Didn't see that one coming.
Raise this barn, 1, 2, 3, 4. Together they raise that barn, 1, 2, 3 million.
I shouldn't give away the entire video here. I hope people will check out the whole shebang.
sometimes the darn thing
Just doesn't want to work with you.
Okay, there we are. Yeah, this was another instance of, I don't know, somehow the clip just didn't make it over. Even though I imported them as a group. Right? It should have just been in the sequence. But no love for Silver. He is being a very, very sad fellow.
Tales of...
Did I miss Sakura? Well, we'll deal with that in a minute. Here we go. More Sakura, but not really.
Okay, here's the plan. Rainbow Dash, you distract them.
Whoop, come on. There we go. Come on now. Syncing this up it's never as easy as it seems.
Okay, here's the plan. Rainbow...
Okay, did I miss a Sakura clip in all this?
powerful.
Oh, if we could study those, you could make wings for every pony. And so let's
This is. I said this is.
Okay, there's the Sakura clip I missed.
Tales of crops and harvests consumed. If these creatures are in Ponyville...
I think Sakura signed up with an HMO.
No, oh, not this again. Actually, I think I had the wrong clip anyway. Yes, I have saved, good folks. Thank you for reminding me.
When it comes down to simply turning an eye. Remember the James Gunn Flash is running for Superman and he just moves his eye to catch up? Like, oh. I didn't have time for that clip. Too bad. But I love that look on Celestia. She just sees the procession going by.
Rich.
Snap earlier.
Yep, that's a face that's seen some things. There we are.
Actually, I heard sometimes social problems never expected. It's gotta stop unless you're friends with them.
Even if those don't always make sense. But here's what I ask you.
Unpack what I asked you to hold on earlier.
Just like I say, no giving it away.
Nowadays,
Yeah, where's Luna?
Why do you think I was so frantic to get my hooves up these instruments? I tried to
harsh on.
But it's still a fun and enjoyable episode, but we just need a little tweak to some scenes. And I think the show got better with that tweakage, even though sometimes it felt like, well, people are holding the idiot stick.
All right, last clip. Thank goodness.
or not.
Okay, Cosmina, you get the best reminder award. Here I come to tell you to save your work for the day. There we go. The Pinkie Pie Piper, indeed. Okay.
Okay, real quick. Who was at Trivia Trot?
Oh yeah, Trivia Trot was mean. They show one of the screenshots for that game was just black, just a completely dark screen, and it was from a specific episode. Cats, I tells ya.
I'll just repeat what you said. That some folks on YouTube, well, it may have been a blog post or similar comments, but folks tracked the arc of the stars across episodes.
A lot of fun to enjoy.
Alrighty, then we'll just put a little black video up. Yeah. Enlarge it because, by gosh, this thing needs to be pretty big, it seems. Apply the default transition. All right, now you might think, oh gosh, we gotta now watch Silver go back and try to redo everything. Not so. For all I have to do is unlink the audio from the video, select the audio, have it thrust upwards, and now there we go. No problemo. Sequence, apply audio transition. Default transition to selection. There we go. And now that I think about it, I realize it's so silly. But maybe I should just leave it as it is. Then we don't have to worry about it.
Where did they come from? Well, I may have kept just one.
I empathize with their anger more than anything, if not for Fluttershy's choice.
Alrighty, so that's good. I think that's got it. Let's see, we got my audio, we got the audio from the show. How'd they do balance-wise?
And here we are. coming up on one of my favorite moments in the entire Blessed series. Because when, I guess those harnesses and, well, outfits from earlier, even the parasprites, no, that's probably not what you wear to a social function, so we'll just take those off your hooves. They're doing her a service, really. But Rarity is feeling backed into a corner, which means...
I could watch that several times over, but I do realize I need to get just one transition in one piece. No, not that show.
Anyway, the parasprite.
Okay, two pieces. There we go.
Drama.
I guess you were hungry.
Anyway, the parasprite,
As it will soon be known, doesn't really go for just one apple, although I think I try and turn this into a meme. You put
Okay. Ensure your windows. Oh, dear. Oh, wow, Seth Moss. Well, hang on, Seth. Wasn't Celestia's first defeat being sealed away by Nightmare Moon? I feel like that's her first genuine defeat. All right, now I just got to add amplitude compression, hard limiter. This is very helpful. I only recently learned about this, which I find somewhat embarrassing. Wish I could get better controls on it, though. Basically, this hard limiter will ensure that no audio goes past -3 decibels.
Season 1, it's possible. And in this, what we first see is that she's undoing everyone else's hard work. And while folks are getting told off, do it again. Because as you say, she's a little hoarse.
Oh, wait, I get the full...
Then you realize, Twilight's kind of right to look at Pinkie eyeing that cake and to give her... Actually, I believe she's checking to see if there's any strep throat. Because as you say, she's a little hoarse.
But anyway, Fluttershy makes her grand return, and beholdeth. And it was at this point that Fluttershy became known as Khaleesi, mother of parasprites.
That's true, Swordbreaker 12. Adam Lisbon points, there's a silly concept for a story. To prevent the apocalypse, you must first save the world. Twist, it means saving the world as a file. You can try again after every failure. Oh my. Okay, so that's it for my panel. Now I can export the whole shebang-a-bang, and we should be golden. Let's just see how long this takes to export, because I'd love to just start uploading this to Suite. Not as an image file. Let's say YouTube. YouTube can do high quality. Swarm of the Century Panel. .mp4. And let's not put it in the image files. Let's put it in Swarm of the Century. Thank you. Save. Goodbye. Export. Let's see how long it takes to render all this. Whoop. Well, I hear something on the line. Oh, my expression there kind of looks like I'm about to break into the Hey Yes song. And I say, what's going on? 16 minutes. You know, I'm going to hold off just because I'm concerned that we not lose quality as this is going, but I am going to hide Premiere Pro. So now I need to shift gears a little. I've been neglecting Pinkie Pie Says Goodnight. And as I recall, I was close to a new file, but then, well, I had to get to a lot of conventions. I had to put together a lot of reactions, all manner of things. Let's see. Seth Moss points out that we never really found out what happened to Celestia in the premiere. Maybe she was imprisoned. Maybe nothing happened. We don't know. And it's okay to not know. So let's agree that this episode featured the first on-screen defeat of Princess Celestia. After that, we'll figure things out. Although, here's the question. What's the first big win for Celestia, do you think? My argument is Lesson 0, where she dispels Twilight's spell gone awry. Here we go. Almost there. Sorry for the wait. There we go. Yeah, geez, I haven't worked on this since December 11th, 2024. Time. Why do you hate me? Well, getting her sister back and her pup, I guess that is a benefit, a positive moment, but not necessarily her victory. It's Twilight's victory from which Celestia benefits. I'm talking the first time pure win. Seth Moss points out stealing Discord for the very first time, though we'll have to take that chronologically out of airing context, because gosh, that wasn't until what, season 6? Okay. Not as far along as I had hoped. Oh, boy. Okay, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, self? Yeah, maybe this isn't the best thing. It's not necessarily worth everyone else's time either. Because we have another project to tackle, Hearts and Hooves Day. I'll work on this after the stream. I've got it pulled up. I'll leave it pulled up, but it's just not there yet. Besides, having gone this far without using music from Pretzel, I don't know if I'm going to get copyright claims for using My Little Pony clips, but at least I can try. I'd rather not have to deal with a whole bunch of copyrights again, you know? So, come on, let's get a new file. Google Docs. Talk to me. Making sure everybody can see. Oh, yes. Writing. Let's move this just into frame. Boop. And enlarge as best I can. Yes, excellent. And last but certainly not least, I needs to get me my episodes. Cartoon videos. Takes a second to load. How's everybody doing in the chat? Yes, the question. Voice even members that episode. As I recall, it caused all the fans to chase you guys violently through BronyCon. Now, the the question was, am I going to stream on Singles Awareness Day? Also, I appreciate that you remember my term for it. No, because my friends are doing sort of a Singles Awareness Day survival gathering at, funny enough, a married couple's house. So I'm going to do a stream on Thursday, where you'll probably see me trying to get this put together. You'll be seeing me trying to get this put together. I should know me well enough to know I'll be going down to the wire. For that is how I roll. And while I'm not so proud that I will say, like, I make no apologies, I also can accept my flaw enough to realize, yeah, it's probably going to go that way. So sad. So sad. Where are you at, Hearts and Hooves? Wasn't this like the first time iTunes released this too early and spoiled it for the viewership? Oh, funny enough, we get the opening music from the series premiere. All right, so here's Hearts and Hooves Day for everybody. And the older version of Ponyville, oh, interesting. There's the train tracks. I assume that's the town. Now I suddenly want to go back and look at my... I want to go back and look at the drawing I did, or the vector I did, of Ponyville. But that was different.
I just don't feel like it's quite fit.
Okay. First thing to look at, let's just go to Google. I don't want people reading news blurbs. Glue and horses. Historically, horses were used to make glue, but most glue is synthetic and doesn't contain animal parts. Oh, sorry, you're probably not seeing this so well. But, yeah, here's treehugger.com. Wow, she has her own website. What is glue made of? Glue is a common staple of classrooms at home, blah, 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 blah. I'm a newbie elementary school teacher with a rather odd question. Last week, I attempted to leave my class. Oh, this is kind of funny. You know what? I think I just found my opening. Text appears on the screen. To leave my class, construct glitter. The final items were little innocuous bottles of Elmer's glue. Merritt, one of my most precious students, took one look at her bottle and turned white as its contents and started weeping. Dead silence followed. Then came, of course, a cry of snickers, boisterous neighing, and the kind of pandemonium that a room full of 8-year-olds can generate. I reassured my kids that this is not at all true, but it was too late. Glue revolt, and I scrapped the project for the day. Now, obviously, I am going to change the name. One of my most precious students took... One of my most... The declaration had sparked a mini glue revolt. Precocious, not precious. Thank you, Griffin. I didn't read that correctly. The art of Cheerilee should... Ah, there we go. All right. Precocious. All right. Silver shows up looking quite... What's better here, folks? Goth or metal? I'm going to wait a minute for the chat to catch up with me on this. I'm either goth or I'm metal. But I'll keep typing as I say. Yes! Scream! sing your symphony of tears. Tears. Goth metal. Okay, you bipartisan folks. Yes, that actually works. But hang on. Well, now I have to ask, what does goth metal look? Please, God, let this be okay. Jeez, that's a lot of dark clothing. Darth Little Male. Goth metal doesn't. I need something. Well, the tears. I like the. Ooh, wow. I think those are special contacts, but that's something else. That's something else. I don't know. I mean. Well, let's see if there's Sing Your Symphony of Tears. Horse today, glue tomorrow. Today, glue tomorrow, Looney Tunes. Oh, just look up My Chemical Romance. Okay, one sec, Inquisitor. Looney Tunes taught me this long ago. Behold the darkness as apple bloom trots through the remains of her fallen brethren. Her fallen brethren. Quiver with, what's something better than disgust or terror? Thesaurus.com. Save me from this. See, this is how my scripting sessions go. Now forget confusion, disorientation, bewilderment, abstraction, straw mentioned, abashment, agitation, befuddlement, bemusement, chagrin. Ooh, demoralization. Quiver with demoralization as you realize that our Rainbow Factory headcanons pale in comparison to the cruelty of human reality. See. Oh, Trainer, you remember the Ronin Warriors. Ponder in perplexity with the knowledge that the thing is, yada, yada, yada. Kids these days. Little Marie's onto something. She has a knack for causing a ruckus. Glue historically is made from the collagen taken from animal parts, particularly horses and bones. In fact, collagen comes from the Greek kola, meaning glue. So yes, unpleasant thing about glues that contain animal. So what about that bottle? Elmer's, according to company, nor yada, yada, yada. But what's the date? Or, when's a general area of time? Okay, I don't want to know what's going on down there. When did we stop using animal parts in glue? 20th century. Yada, yada. When did they stop using animals for glue? Often terms horse glue, where animal glue was very popular even amongst slaves till the 18th century. To Elmer Glue's nanotech. Oh, now we're talking. Yada yada, which was why animal glues were later termed as horse glues. With the advent of synthetic and plant-derived glues from commercial industries, the animal glues started disappearing in practice, as there are now strict laws and regulations about protecting animals. Ponder and perplexed with the knowledge that we stop that looking quite. Oh yes, My Chemical Romance. My Chemical Romance look. Misspelled chemical. But let's try. Ah, geez. I'm already kind of looking like this guy is Silver-Quill. Just add a couple. I like the tears. The tears were good. Good gravy. Folks, help an old man here. What's the best look? Actually, let's just see what a metal look male is. Truth be told, it still looks kind of. I'm sorry, a lot of this all looks kind of samey to me. Voice suggests Lacuna Coil. Lacuna Coil. Well, Sweetie Bloom has been trying to get me to cross-dress for a long time. I don't think I'm going to do that. See, I kind of like this look. Maybe a little combination, like Lacuna Coils, face paint with some of My Chemical Romance's fashion. Oh, nope. Yeah, maybe this fashion? No. Yes. The Black Parade. Oh, okay. That sounds like something I read in Warhammer. The Black Parade. Oh, I've already done Q. That was a little while. Slipknot. Oh my goodness. Everyone's got all these goth metal ideas. Sabaton. Yeah, why not? We're Sabaton. Okay, well, that is definitely metal, as they're literally wearing metal. I think these proud uniforms. Well, is that we stopped using animal parts in glue and gradually moved to synthetics starting in 1932. Synthetics in 1932. So, all estimates, Apple Bloom is simply walk through a wannabe glue. Takes a bit of the dark wind out of my goth metal sails. Was trying to add some bite to this Hearts and Hooves Day. Camera pans over, revealing a metal cadence, which I can actually use from the what's the one where they go into the other dimension, the mirror dimension, where we have the Good King Summer. What was the arc called? There's more than one of everything. Ah, Lordy. See, this is what I mean about trying to have your brain keep up with everything. Wasn't the name anything? Reflections arc. Thank you, Voice of Reason and Blue Griffin Azora. And Q. Sorry, you're... Sorry, Cadence. Ince will to start things over. Ince to leave. No, don't go. I still have... It's time that I settle the question that's boggled my brain since your first appearance. Ooh, ominous. Favorite arc for Voice of Reason. Makes sense. Mine is still Zen and the Art of Gazebo Repair. Merge the cells. Title card. Now, where's the center format on this? Come on. Yeah, no, I don't need document tabs. So it's supposed to be right there, isn't it? There we go. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No. Goddamn. There we go. Okay. So now that I've had that very random moment of just going crazy.
I know what you mean. If it's from Miss Cheerilee.
Oh, even better. Fallen brethren, and holds their souls between her teeth. Ah, yes, a lot of people were saying, ba, 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 ba.
It needs to be perfect. Hearts and Hooves Day only comes once a year, after all.
Hearts and Hooves Day only comes once a year, after all. So there goes any headcanon. Ah, welcome, Shota the Orca. Shoka the Orca. My apologies. About a year encompassing a repeat celebration. It goes, what else can this so destroy? Ooh, I know. How about being the first big spoiler in Gen 4's history as iTunes released this early. And for that, we'll go to the MLP wiki, mlp.fandom.com, episodes and transcripts. Let's talk Hearts and Hooves Day. There's got to be some trivia about this. Nope. Quotes. Breaking the spell. Huh, I honestly thought there'd be more information on this. Unfortunate iTunes leaked. Well, there's MLP.derpy news. I don't like the looks of this. Let's just do a little Google search for that phrase. Anime superhero? Come on. Talk to me. All right. Because this episode is currently legally available on iTunes, This was August 20. Oh, no, that's just when he joined. 2012. Early, around February 8th, 2012. Its official airing was... Ah, my goodness. So much information to look up. So much silliness. Episode number... February 11th. It was February 11th. And yes, if it's a possessive, you don't need an apostrophe. Hello, J-Rog1989. Good to see you. And Reza SLP? Kids is your favorite? Good to hear. Oh, Shoka, you were the one who gave me that wonderful fan art at BabsCon early on. So I keep hold of all the fan art I receive. Unfortunately, I'm not great at publicly displaying it. So that was an early taste of dissonance before we had multi-country early airings, leaks, spoilers, and a general sense of defeat in trying to keep us with the show. Or maybe that was just me.
I say we add a little more ribbon. Yeah, and just a tiny bit more lace. A few more hoof prints. Glitter! It could definitely use just a little more glitter.
It could definitely used just a little more glitter. Oh, Scootaloo. Izzy would have loved you. And glitter. Okay.
Now that'll show Miss Cheerilee how much we care about her. Just have to get it to the Hearts and Hooves party at school. I think we're gonna need a bigger envelope. World.
Oh no. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Let's see about...
Like the red one.
And what's this? Heartbreak in so... Age. Twist giving Valentine to Truffle. Other pony looks sad. Said Dumbledore. Oh, to be young and experience love's first sting. Agent K. Try it sometime. Yeah, I'm going off memory on that one. All right, try it sometime. But perhaps more shocking is and Tiara be given it's an card and apparently going through mental shutdown. I mean, just keep an eye on Diamond Tiara in this shot.
I like the red one.
See, Pegasus Pony gives her one, and she is just staring like, what?
Lovely and so big.
We just wanted to let you know that we think you're the best teacher in the whole wide world.
Shut down. Diamond. Eyes get computer shut down. Now, there's a question. I've already done Mac. I've already done the blue screen of doom. A computer shut down screen. Blue screen. Is there any other operating system that is widely recognized? Because we already got that there blue screen of death, you know? Linux curl panic. Thank you, Shoryu Master 11. Linux kernel panic. Oh, egads. Well, Linux certainly likes to be very explicit, but I need these to go in a pony's eyes. Maybe that red ring of death is the better way to go. Swordbreaker 12. Red ring of death. Although maybe I'd make it pink in the middle just to be Diamond Tiara. I mean, this was when she was still horrible.
And we think you're super.
You're the best teacher in the world. Presently, she is the only teacher. Teacher besides Celestia. And still deserves that title.
And that we love you so much. And we want you to have the best Hearts and Hooves Day ever.
Good gravy, those are faces.
Thank you so much, girls. I love it. I really do.
I'm sure it's nothing compared to the gifts you've gotten from your very special sun pony.
Oh, I don't have a very special sun pony at the moment.
Really? How could some pony as amazing as you not have a very special sun pony on Hearts and Hooves Day?
How can some pony, we'll just put a little ellipsis here, on Hearts and Hooves Day? That look right there, there says, you sound just like my mother. My mother. But allow me to say to any who face Valentine's or any other love-themed gathering that there is nothing wrong with you. If you're single. Far darker is the idea that we only form a relationship for with an exhibitionist goal.
It's all right, Sweetie Belle. I have lots of good friends and wonderful students who care about me very much. I'm going to have an absolutely terrific Hearts and Hooves day. All right, every pony, who's ready to play Pin the Heart on the Pony?
Oh, yeah, yes! If any pony deserves a very special sun pony, it's her.
And let's see. If any pony, it's her. Zoom in on Sweetie Belle's expression as dark music plays.
You alright? I'm more than alright. I just come up with the best idea ever. We're gonna find Miss Cheerilee a very special sun pony. That is the best idea ever. Told you. So what are we waiting for? Hearts and Hooves Day is almost over.
That's just not even 3 o'clock yet. But
let's get out there and find some pony special for Cheerilee already. Yeah, let's do it.
So the girls have a goal of hooking Cheerilee up, leading to a rather epic high hoof. Shot of group hoof with audio from the Ghostbusters, not the real Ghostbusters. Let's go Ghostbusters. Actually, wait a minute. I'm not sure all of you know that one. YouTube. Let's go Ghostbusters.
Eddie, I think you've just stumbled on the secret transformation room. Let's get into uniform. Let's go, Ghostbusters!
Yeah, that's the most epic high five in animation. I don't think when you hit so hard that you actually generate light. Ah, man, I missed the flash. Yeah, look at that. But such is mere prelude to a rather famous song with lots of introductions.
Now it can't be just any pony. Miss Cheerilee is one of the best mares in Ponyville. She deserves to have one of the best stallions as her very special sun pony.
I don't know if I can play this, so... with lots of introductions. Including Button Mash's first debut. Confirmation of mortality. All right, so... oh, and there's Scooter Blue back there. Forget what her actual name is. Shit of mortality. Colorophobia. Huh. A remodeled Prince Blueblood, I believe. Whoop. And a ship for Caramel. Mel with who is that? Yeah, really, who is that? I don't even know. Like, she's a Cheerilee Pegasus recolor. What? Oh, it's Medley. Oh, good point, Trinary. Confirmation mortality and possible hints of pony Christianity? Silver with computer. Medley. I cannot recall anything Medley has done. Thing of note performed by Medley. Funny. Disco Fever. I'm not gonna go with that. Some highly questionable interests. You do you. Actually, you be you. Just not in front of the foals. It is worth noting that at this point in the show's development, they didn't seem to show off same-sex couples in the background. By future Hearts and Hooves episodes, we got to see two stallions enjoy each other's company. Yes, it is almost time up, Swordbreaker, but I'm pleased with this start at least. Stuff I can do after the panel is done. Having dismissed the entirety of Tier 3 characters, and most Tier 2 for super reasons, the last stallion standing is Big Macintosh. Hold on.
Sweetie Belle is right. Big Macintosh is the perfect match for Miss Cheerilee. He's really nice, super hardworking, but he's also pretty shy.
But he's also pretty shy. Or he's holding in a lot of trauma. An event not yet defined. Sounds of sawing and big Tosh screaming as we have a flashback to where the apple lies. Because I'm just going so dark over this. I mean, I think this is an opportune moment to just point out how Valentine's Day is in honor of Saint Valentine, who married Roman soldiers in violation of an imperial edict. Really, Interpup? I never said, let's see here. I feel like I did. All right. Thankfully, I don't have to save this because it is a Google Doc. In fact, let's just put this as ATF. Well, Swordbreaker, it's a flash forward to flash back. Oh my goodness. Well, I'll have to make up for all those let's see here's next time. So a reminder to everyone, and thank you for asking earlier, I'll do a stream on Thursday, where hopefully I'll be much further along in this project. But until that time, if you're watching the Super Bowl, I hope it's a lot of fun, and I also hope that you have that the team you're rooting for wins. But obviously, there can only be one victor. So ultimately, what I wish you is a fun game, an intense game, a close game, because that is the one we remember. Blowouts, I believe, are quickly forgotten. So until next time, everyone, be safe and be well. I'm Silver-Quill. Thanks for watching.